Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
And we see him peeping through her window. Do you want to go and find out what he's been up to?
Yeah.
They're on the move.
So you're at your mom's?
Can you explain?
Huh?
Jason,
You're at your
whoa.
mom's? Huh?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus. I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down, Stop!
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
just
John.
go. Go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings. I'm Joey Greco. Thanks for joining me on this installment of Cheaters. Meet Tonya Jones, a courtly lady who feels a strong need to find out what her husband's been doing to fill his time. Feeling the pinch of isolation, Tonya calls on Cheaters to provide some much-needed support.
Tonya Jones, age 32. A medical technician worried that her husband may be playing the field behind her back.
Jason and I, we met about 4 years ago in Taos, New Mexico, and we fell in love right away, pretty much after we met. And then he came to Germany, visited me there for a while, and we decided to get married. The last 2-3 months, it was like really, our whole relationship all of a sudden changed. I mean, at the beginning, it wasn't that extreme, but it just got worse and worse down the road. He ignored me, he didn't talk to me anymore, he stayed at work late, which he's never done before. Or at one time also, that was just recently, and that's when I really decided to call, was I smelled women's perfume on him, and that's when I was like, okay, I need to know what's going on because I don't want to look like a fool. If Jason is really cheating on me, that would be the end of our relationship. I would not want to be with somebody who betrays me, lies to me, and cheats on me. I don't think after what I all gave up for him, he doesn't deserve another chance.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Jason Jones, age 35, a mortician who may be putting his marriage to rest while reviving his desire for the single life. Investigation Day 3. Cheaters investigators are pleased to finally pinpoint the suspect's whereabouts after several fruitless days. They spot the slender mortician leaving his place of occupation. Suspect Jason Jones gets into his car while Cheaters prepares to follow his every move. Several miles down the road, he makes a stop at an unknown address. The suspect gets out of his car and casually strolls up the walkway to the mysterious abode. An hour or so comes and goes with no sign of movement from suspect Jones. Finally, he's observed leaving the residence and quickly scampers back to his car. Due to his high rate of speed, Cheaters has difficulty in keeping up with him. In the name of public safety, investigators call off the pursuit. Investigation Day 7. Cheaters catches a glimpse of suspect Jones as he heads out to his car after a long day at work. Concerned investigators realize that the suspect could be sticking to some old patterns. He is indeed tracked down to the same house. He saunters up the walkway and proceeds inside the upscale dwelling. After a very short time, suspect Jones, appearing quite dejected, hoofs it back to his silver sedan and departs the vicinity. Suspect Jones reluctantly goes home to his wife. Investigation Day 8. The very next evening, suspect Jones is out on the hunt yet again. Cheaters investigators sense that this man is on a mission and will not stop until fully satisfied. After following him out of the apartment that he shares with complainant Tonya Jones, he decides to go for a little joyride down the road to a popular restaurant and bar. True to form, the suspect wastes no time in getting right down to business. But before he can continue explaining to her his vast importance, a large, unknown man approaches the table. Cheaters investigators surmise he must be the young lady's boyfriend. The angry gentleman proceeds to throw him out of the bar. But suspect Jones shows no signs of giving up as he gets into his car and moves forward with Plan B. After a short drive, he stops by the same house that he visited earlier in the investigation. The suspect knocks on the door and patiently waits until his female companion emerges from the house. The attractive woman accompanies suspect Jones to his vehicle, and the couple make tracks down the boulevard. Their first stop is another bar. Cheaters investigators follow suspect Jones and his companion back to her house. He evocatively invites himself inside. After stumbling out the front door just minutes later, suspect Jones attempts to make it back to his car. The suspect defalcates his wife's heart and trust, as proven by this recorded phone conversation.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm just working.
When are you gonna come home?
Well, actually, me and JD are gonna have a couple of beers, and we might get off, so it might be a while.
What time do you think you will be back?
I guess whenever we get done up there at the bar.
You don't have a time frame?
Nah, not really. We'll see when I get home, though, right?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cheaters inspectors conclude that complainant Tonya Jones must be informed that her husband is not only a peeping Tom, but also a two-timing charlatan. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that Tonya's uncertainties have been clarified, Cheaters pays her a visit that will undoubtedly change her entire life. Ready to face the dreaded unknown, Tonya fearlessly crosses the threshold of anxiety and doubt.
Tonya, thanks for meeting us out here tonight. One of the reasons that we needed to have you come out is that our detectives have some information they wanted you to see. Are you ready to take a look at that?
Yeah.
On this day of the investigation, the detective identified Jason, and he was observed stopping off at a residence. Now, does that look familiar to you?
Not really, no. I have no idea.
After spending some period of time, he just left and went about his business as normal. Now, on this day of the investigation, he was observed headed back down the same street to the same location. Although at this point, we see him going to another place.
He shouldn't be going anywhere.
And Tonya, on this day, strikes up a conversation with a female. Shortly thereafter, Jason's confronted by what looks like her boyfriend. After he leaves the bar, he goes back to the residence that he's been going to consistently. They go to another eatery. He comes out with this woman, arm in arm. Clearly he's had too much to drink. She drives, and we see him peeping through her window as she's changing.
That's really shocking.
Where did Jason tell you he was going to be this evening?
His mom is sick, and so he wanted to go over there and help her out.
He's not at his mom's. He's with this woman at a restaurant right around the corner. Do you want to go and find out what he's been up to?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you get some here? Yeah, it's Joey. We're in position right now. Okay, they're on the move. All right. Hey, guys. They're on the move. They're going to have to walk right past us because their car's over in that direction in that parking lot.
Go!
Jason?
So you're at your
Can you
mom's?
explain? Can you
Huh?
explain? Jason,
You're at
whoa,
your
whoa, whoa,
mom's?
whoa!
Huh?
Tonya.
Mom's?
Tonya. Let me have that.
You? Oh, I ask you all the time what's going on.
Where's my girl at?
That was her.
Right here. Jason, can you explain to Tonya what you're doing with this lady?
What I'm doing, I just got sprayed in the face.
So did I.
Is that cool to go out with a married guy?
You're cheating on your
Cool to go out with a married guy.
Yeah.
Well, look what I gotta put up with. Look what I gotta put up with, man.
What do you have to put up with, Jason?
I just got sprayed in the...
Why do you lie to me?
Can you just have a conversation with her?
Not when I get sprayed in the face with mace, man.
Okay, well, do you blame her?
Yeah, I blame her for that.
Well, you were cheating before she did that. So let's talk about that. You made vows to her.
I did make vows to her.
Is this like forsaking all others?
I did make vows to her.
Is that
but those
forsaking
vows,
all others?
Those vows are over with, man. Those vows are over with.
Oh, you just didn't tell her about it.
I'm sorry.
You
those
forgot
vows
to
are
tell
over
her.
with. I did. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you about it.
You slipped your mind, huh?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Oh, you just didn't tell her about it.
I'm sorry.
You
those
forgot
vows
to
are
tell
over
her.
with. I did. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you about it.
You slipped your mind, huh?
I can't take this kind of abuse, man.
That's
I can't take the kind of abuse. Not getting any sex in a relationship for a long time.
Not getting any sex? What the hell are you talking about? If you're never at home, it's really hard.
And this what you just did tonight, that's it. That's it.
Your chances of having sex with your wife might increase if you went home and you weren't drunk. Or
if your wife sprayed you with mace, if your wife sprayed you with mace, what would you do?
You know,
man?
I wouldn't be
if
out.
Your wife sprayed
I
you
wouldn't
with
be
mace,
out
what
at
would you
bars
do?
trying to pick up women.
I'm not picking up anybody.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
I'm not picking up anybody.
Do you want to see that too?
I'm not picking up
anybody.
anybody.
Because he came here
I'm not
with
picking
me,
up anybody.
and he told me that you were separated.
We are not separated. Maybe he forgot to tell me.
That's Jason.
Confronted you with everything. That's my house.
That's your house. Does that look like Jason?
Yeah, that's
And
my
does-
bedroom.
and who does
what
that
is
look like?
that?
Is that?
Is that?
What? Are you
What?
shocked that you see it on tape?
I'm sorry. I just
Oh,
wanted...
no, you're peeking
Hey,
in
I'm
my
sorry.
windows.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what I was getting involved with.
Is that okay
No,
with you?
that's not okay. Peeping in my windows?
It's probably not okay. It was a bad thing that I did, and I'm sorry about it.
Oh, you're
I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about it. What can I say? I like to look at women, man.
You're a man.
I like to look at women.
That's a stud.
Yeah, I am a man. I like to look at women, man.
But you can't.
know
But you
what?
can't deal with your responsibilities.
With that?
No, not with that. With your wife.
Wrong with
Start
you?
treating her.
What's wrong
You
with
can
me?
disrespect her behind her back. At least give her a little bit of respect when you're face to face.
She came
with
up
her.
here and sprayed my face,
did
man.
that.
She
definitely
came up here
deserve
because
it.
you couldn't tell her the truth.
I asked you
You're
plenty of
You're out
times.
getting your
What
20
you are
pack.
such-
You're getting beat up by boyfriends of other women that you're trying to pick up.
That was a drunk night, man. That was a drunk night.
Oh, that was a drunk night.
That was a drunk
So that
Obviously,
explains
he's
it.
not happy.
So does that
And
absolve
that's
you
none
of
of
the
your business right now.
Doesn't
That does.
ask you to discuss your relationship.
So then please keep your mouth shut, okay?
No, y'all, no.
Don't.
No.
You know what? At least I deserve a little bit of respect that you tell me the truth. That's all I'm asking for.
What is
I
the truth?
left
You
everything
told me
for
that
you.
you were separated from her.
But
I am.
I don't know if what he
What are
says
you
now will
talking
count
about?
because
Just
it's a
forgot
drunk
to tell
night.
me, right?
He's not drunk, and I'm not drunk.
You always carry beer out of the restaurant?
Let's get out of here.
You know,
Leave her to herself. Leave her to herself.
Well, I'm glad to get rid of you. You're such an ass.
just leave him alone.
Can you please stay over there tonight? I do not want to see
Why don't
you.
y'all film the reasons why I cheated on her, huh?
Maybe you can sleep in front of a window.
Y'all have fun with that, man.
Because I was miserable the last 3 months too. It's not that it was fun for me.
Stay low.
I will know that you did well and you're brave.
I'm actually glad. I know I'm really hurt, but I'm relieved too because I wasn't happy either. The last 3 months were miserable, so I'm just hurt and shocked because if you have a different perspective on a person for all this time, and then you wonder, has he always been like that? And was everything just a lie? Or is...
It makes you wonder what to believe and what not to believe. After the confrontation, Tonya admits to having a series of conflicting emotions and recognizes that eventually she'll have to make some tough decisions concerning her future. At the end of the show, Cheaters will outline a detailed report of her current status. But next, Cheaters presents Tiffany Brookins, previously on the show busted for bar hopping with someone other than her boyfriend. Tiffany speaks frankly with Cheaters about the changes in her life and her inexcusable behavior on that fateful evening.
Tiffany Brookins, age 21. Tiffany sits down with Cheaters to explain her actions involving the James Travis case and why she chose to act inappropriately.
When the crew first approached me, I was completely shocked. I didn't know what to expect. JB and I had been broken up for a while. I mean, we had dated in the past, but it was an off and on relationship. He had changed so much that I wasn't sure if I still wanted to be with him.
This is my girl. Man, what the smile. Why's that book off your... Ladies night out. Yeah, there's lots of ladies here. And you're one of them with a guy, you know?
Sorry. I felt dirty because I've never been accused of cheating on anyone. And I was embarrassed because my family and friends saw this video. People from out of state were calling me and asking me, you know, what's going on? I didn't know that you'd been dating this guy. You know, what about this other guy? Who are they? And it caused me a lot of problems.
No, this is my girl.
No, please don't.
What the, you know? That's 3 years. Look at me when I talk to you. Hey, what's happening? Get the out of my face. Why don't you explain yourself?
Oh my God. I'm going home.
Girl, you need to talk to me.
I'm very picky with the guys I date. If they have any background where, you know, I wouldn't want to be dealing with it, then I completely push them away. And I've had a lot of guys who have wanted to date me, but I'm too picky after that whole situation that I can't do it.
I mean, you won't open yourself to me. That's not you. You've always been so open. An outlook on life, you know, a better one, a better place.
I can't drive every day to Plano an hour and a half just to come see you. And I have 2 jobs. I go to school. What do you do?
I just think we need to talk.
Let's talk.
Well, let's go.
I would like to apologize to my family and friends for me being caught doing something that I wasn't necessarily doing. You know, I'm sorry. I'm completely sorry for this happening. Apparently somebody wasn't in their right mind.
With the confrontation behind her, Tonya Jones contends that with the help of family and friends, she can and will get over the intense pain involved in her doomed marriage. When asked about her plans for the future, Ms. Jones offers nothing but optimism and a strong desire to rekindle an old romance she left behind in Germany. She says that feelings of betrayal may have dampened her desire to marry again, but her renewed commitment to recognizing the good in humanity will hopefully dissolve any negative emotions. Ms. Jones insists that she will divorce Jason, and nothing will stand in her way or make her change her mind. Jason Jones, still furious with his wife for macing him, says that their cultural differences made it impossible to have a normal life together. He declares that women of German descent are quite a handful, and he's not prepared to endure the rigors of a strong-willed female. Mr. Jones wants to get back to his roots and is looking forward to dating only American women. He claims he wants a partner who will not question his authority when it comes to decision-making and believes that females should be attentive to their role in a marriage. Mr. Jones comments that a married man should have the right to have sex with his wife on demand, which, in his case, is why he blames her for his adulterous behavior. The third party was contacted by Cheaters' producers, but was reluctant to speak about the case. She did, however, state that her involvement with a married man was a big mistake, and points out that her association with Jason Jones no longer exists.
music.